Hi everyone, so today I'm going to show you how to make this stitch charm. White clay, black clay, pink clay, dark blue clay, and light blue clay. So first, get your dark blue clay, and get a ball around the size of his head. So this should be something like what you have. Oops. And I dropped it, but now set that aside and get another ball slightly bigger for the body. Okay. Now take the head and put it down on your flat surface and kind of try and make the bottom flat. So I'm just spinning it around in circles, pressing down just slightly on the bottom so that it's flatter on the bottom and rounder on the top. So it should look like this on the bottom. Now I'm going to do this to the body a little bit too, just so it'll stand up better. Okay. So this is how the bottom looks like. Now I'm going to press just a little on the top and place the head on. Pressing kind of tightly because I don't want it to fall off. So now I'm going to take more of this dark blue clay, just get a little bit, and I'm going to make 2 balls for the feet. Okay, now 2 smaller balls, just a little smaller for the hands. To attach the arms to the stitch, kind of make them a little more oval, just a little bit. And press down lightly. You don't want them completely flat, just a little bit. Now press on to the side of his body. So it should look like a little bit like this. Now for the feet, what I do is here, let me make sure that it shows. So what I do is I put it down on the flat surface and I push down, kind of making like a triangle, but making the bottom of it kind of flat. So I probably am not making any sense, but let me show you a close-up. Okay, so you see it's nice and round up here, and then as you go down it gets really flat. So do that to both. Now get a little bit of your black clay and roll it into 6 really small balls. Okay, so now take one of his feet and flatten one of the balls just lightly and push it and put it on kind of the far right side of his foot. I hope my camera's focusing isn't too bad, but so like that. Take another one, flatten it and put it in the middle. Oh, that's not very centered. Okay, and take another one and put it to the far left. So it should look like this once it's done. Do the same thing to his other foot with the remaining 3 little black balls. Place it under his body. Okay, so like this. Now to secure it, just press down on the bottom, smooth it out onto his body. So this is what you should have so far. Okay, take your light blue clay and get a little piece where it's small enough to the point if you flatten it, it'll not be bigger than the front of his stomach right here. Okay, now flatten it down like this, where it's bigger on one side and kind of goes smaller to the other. Press it onto his stomach. Take more of your light blue clay and make 2 little circles. Now what you want to do is kind of pinch it between your fingers and then press down so that it'll be a little more triangular, or like a teardrop. And do the same to the other. Put it on right where his eyes would be. So, 1. Okay, so this should be your product so far. Now get more black clay. Make 2 balls that are a little smaller than the light blue ones you just made. Now do the same thing, pinch them between your fingers to make it a little more like teardroppy or triangular. And flatten it. And then press that on to one of the blue eyes so far. So it should look like this. This is what the eyes should look like, or something similar. And for the nose, you just want to get your dark blue clay, make a small ball, pinch it a little bit between your fingers, and press it on right below the eyes. Last, you're going to need to add his ears, so you're going to need more of your dark blue clay, and you want to roll it out in two balls. Now, his ears are oval, so you're going to roll it on the plate just to make it a little more oval. And then you're going to press down, but you want to press down so that one side is going to be wider than the other. Once you have something looking like that, next you want to get pink clay and mix it with some white clay, unless you already have a nice shade of light pink already. Once you have a color that you're happy with, roll out 2 small balls. Okay, so now you should have something like that. And get a cutting tool, and on the ear for the right, so for the right ear, you're going to make a little triangle in the bottom, and on the left ear, you're going to make one on the top. Here's your stitch. He turned out a little different than this guy, but still super duper cute. So, thank you for watching. If you have any questions, please comment down below. If you have any requests on tutorials for the future, also comment down below. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe.